What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, Even No Regrets. If you guys haven't already, make sure you press that subscribe button and join my videos. Like, that way you guys can get, you know, an idea of how my life is and stuff. But today, I'm gonna come back at you guys with a story time. It's gonna be like a little short one, but I want to tell you guys, like, that this story time is, like, really, really true. I'm not BSing you guys or anything like that. So this happened exactly 2 days ago, and it's crazy because where I live, it's like not even that dangerous. Well, like, it's not like back in the days how it was not that dangerous. Now it's like, watch your back for wherever on every like second wherever you go. It was like 3 about to be 4 exactly. So this happened 2 days ago. Let me break it down for you guys, that way you guys can, like, not get confused or think that I'm lying or something, because trust me, I swear on everything that this is true, and I'm not, like, making none of this up. So my husband and my dad were gonna go to work. 2 days ago, they were gonna go to work, and they always wake up because they work in construction and stuff. So we always wake up beforehand because we live in the high desert, and their job site is over there down the hill, like towards LA and stuff. So they have to get a heads up in waking up and, like, taking their time. That way they can go and arrive at and clock in on time. So they were warming up the my dad's truck. So when I was taking off the girls, because I have 2 daughters, I was taking off the girls, and I end up staying at my mom's house for the rest of the night, like, or morning, or whatever you guys can say, until my husband gets back home. That way I won't just, like, be here wandering off in my own house. So we were getting the stuff off, and I got my first daughter off and a few things down, like their clothes, their diaper bag, and everything. So that was that, and my husband took off his lunchbox, and he ended up getting a few things off of the car too, and my laptop as well. So we went, but we left the doors open because, I don't know, I don't like to leave the doors closed knowing one of my daughters are in the car still. Knowing that I have the key, I don't know. It's just like that guiltiness that I, like, carry. So I was like, thank God this did not happen when my little daughter was inside of the car, because if it were to happen, I know that crazy lady would have, like, went in the car to save her own life. I was, like, so scared. We were already wondering. My husband wanted, like, a soup, a cup noodle soup, una maruchana para los que saben qué es eso, and I warmed it up for him and everything, and in the background, like, I heard far away, like, help, like, with the, it was like a old lady, like, voice. I was hearing it. I was like, hearing help, help, and I was like, Dad, do you hear that? And my dad was like, wait, what? Like, cause he had the TV on in the living room. He was like, what's going on? So my husband was like, yeah, I hear that. I was like, as a matter of fact, we have, like, my mom actually has, like, a big window in her living room where you can see, like, the street outside and, like, anything. So I see a close, looked like sort of like a Tahoe, a close truck. It was going by so slow in front of our house, and I was like, what's going on? Like, and first of all, I told my husband and my dad to not go outside. The first thing they do is go outside and check what's happening, because honestly, I don't trust where I live anymore for the same fact of what was going on. So, um, we were like, what the heck? Why is that truck going so slow and stuff? And my dad's company truck is, like, so tall. Like, it's, like, super tall because they carry materials and stuff on there. They do, like, scaffolding. I don't know if you guys know any of that, but yeah, they do scaffolding. You guys search it up and you guys will have an idea of what I'm talking about. So um all I see is, like, a short lady walking towards us, and good thing there's a fence in front of my mom's house, but not surrounding our vehicles. So my dad was like, oh, you, like, back off, like, don't touch the company truck or anything, because when you have blood on your hands or anything in general and you touch the company truck, who's gonna get in trouble? Not her. So um we hear her say, help, help, someone stabbed us. And no, someone stabbed me. Help, I got stabbed, I got stabbed. And then my dad was like, what's going on? Like, who are you? Like, what's your name? Where do you live? Like, because I was like, Dad, do not get near her. Because, first of all, why would she be up in, like, at 3, 4 in the morning saying that someone stabbed her and walking her properties with no shoes? She had underwear on and a white shirt smeared with blood, like, on her chest and her stomach. And, like, I've seen on YouTube, I've seen pranks that have to do with blood and stuff. And I was like, that shit looks like so fake. Like, what's going on right now? Like, and my dad was like, I'm going to go turn off the company truck. Like, she's near the truck and blah, blah, blah. And my husband was going to go there too. But I was like, Dad, don't. What if someone, because it's so tall that you can't see on the other side of the company truck. I was like, what if someone is hiding on the other side and they just like, they planned this out that way any of you guys can go on the other side and you guys can get jumped or anything. I don't want to think of the worst, but like, I was like, no, get back, please, please, please. And my brothers were sleeping in the room, and my mom was also sleeping because she had just finished making my dad a lunch, but she was on her way, like, she was already on her way to the room trying to fall asleep, and she heard me like telling her, my fault for them, like, I didn't mean to be like screaming or anything, but when it comes to my family, I get so scared. I just wish the best for my family and nothing, nothing bad. So my brothers heard and they were like, what the heck? They're probably getting down with someone. Let's go. My other brother was like, we'll call my brother. Well, I have 3 brothers in total. 2 of my brothers were in the same room. They share rooms. So my youngest brother was like, hey, wake up, something's happening. And he just ran off and he was like, what's going on? But since my brother ran off already, he was on his way to running off behind him. So they went and they checked and they're like, what's going on? And they see this lady, like, they see the lady with her hands out and she was like, I got stabbed, please help me. And my dad was like, just call 911. He told my husband, and my husband was calling 911, and like 2 minutes, not even 2 minutes or a minute later, you see the cops like this coming through. Like, there was like a couple, 5 cops that blocked our driveway, and they blocked the streets, like a couple of streets around there. And since my mom lives in the corner of the block, across the street from it there's apartments, so those apartments, that's where the shit went down, and the lady ended up coming from there. I was like, what's going on? I guess she was like around, she said 46 to my husband, when my husband was getting like questions thrown at him on the phone from the cops and stuff when he was calling 911. But when the cops arrived, she ended up telling them she was 56. And the guy that stabbed him ended up coming in the news saying, the article came in the news and it stated that he was 70, but, well, like, I thought they weren't going to catch him, honestly, because I guess who stays in the apartment while they stab somebody, So while she ran off, he ended up leaving to the apartment. He ended up leaving it, but it turns out that he just ran. I guess he ran to one of his neighbors. I don't know if it was like a family member or anything, but that family member or friend or whatever didn't want to end up being responsible for the situation that was going on. So he ended up telling the cops that he was right there. He was trying to get in and so on, And they ended up catching him, and like as he was walking towards the cop's car, he was like, I'm sorry if I keep looking over there. There's people, when they stare at you. And I see some people running. I don't know. So, he ended up getting in the cop car and stuff. And he was like breathing hard. Like, I was like, are you guys hearing that right now? From far away, he looked like he was young. But then it turned out that he was 70. That's what they said in the article in the, because I'm always checking some articles in the news and online and stuff, because I want to see how my city is, like, in general. Who wouldn't want to know how people are around them, like knowing that you live around there too? So that's what it said. And mind you guys that a while ago my older brother went and came and visited me at my home. So it was one night and we were just chilling, you know, talking and stuff, and he ended up leaving like at midnight, like around 12. It wasn't even that late. It barely like turned 12. It wasn't like in the midnight, like almost morning time. We were just talking and stuff, and he ended up leaving like around that time. And as he left by himself, and he's always with my brother. Like, I'm glad that they're like this, because you know, most brothers are just fighting and stuff, you know. So he ended up coming by himself to my house, and he was just chilling, you know, just talking and stuff. We were just having a good time. So he ended up leaving to my mom's again, because that's where he stays at right now. He ended up going over there, and as he was going down the street, the same street where that incident of the lady getting stabbed happened at, it was the same street that what happened to my brother. So the shit that went on is that he had gone to my mom's house, right? He had gone to my mom's house, and as he was going over there, mind you, that street was lonely and stuff, but there's just pure apartments, and there's cars in the streets parked and stuff. So he was driving through there, and there was a couple, I don't know if it was a couple or relatives or anything, but there was two people right there, and they were like going in the middle of the street, literally going in the middle of the street. And if you guys don't believe me, I swear on everything, dude, that I am saying the truth. I don't know, I'm just paranoid from everything that's been going on around here, because it was never like that, you know. So people were just like going in front of him, and they were waving their hands at him and asking for help, like, help. Who does that in the middle like of the night? Like I said, they're just trying to, because there's been scenarios where people just got like stabbed randomly trying to get jumped, or trying to get their belongings or money in general. So knowing my brother, he just ended up going even faster in the car and just like dissed them and stuff. And I guess from the rearview mirror, he ended up looking through the rearview mirrors to the back, and he ended up seeing them like get in a car and started following him. So he ended up going in a couple streets, and thank God he lost them, and he ended up going home. But I had called my mom and told her what's going on and stuff, that way they could end up like, you know, checking out for him before he even got off the car, when he was getting out of it when he arrived to my mom's. So that's that, and nothing had happened to him or anything, thank God. So that's the reason why I didn't trust that lady that said, oh, I got stabbed, because that shit looked fake, the blood and stuff on her shirt. But that's a little story that I have for you guys, and trust me, this story is so true. Why would I be lying? Why would I be making it up? I'm just telling you guys, that way you guys can know what I seen and stuff. When I told you guys that I'm gonna try my best to tell you guys everything, I am. But I did this video before I end up forgetting and just like, you know, going on with the other videos. So I'll catch you guys on my next video. Make sure you, like I said, make sure you guys subscribe, press that like button and the notification bell, that way you guys can get notified every time I post a new video.